Hi lovers, my name is Air and welcome to Pretty Positive. On this channel, we talk about beauty, tarot, the law of attraction, and all things self-care for the body and spirit. You guys, I wanted to apologize for being absent this past few weeks. I just really needed to get myself together and straighten up my energy to be 100% here for you guys as I deliver your September 2020 messages. So thank you so much for your patience and for holding space for me as I try to get better. Okay, with that said, thank you so much for being here and let's get straight into your September 2020 reading. Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your September 2020 reading with me. If you want to skip ahead to the reading and skip the shuffle and the short meditation, please feel free to do so. The timestamp is in the description box below. Now, if you're still here and you want to join me for the meditation, the shuffle, please close your eyes and take some deep breaths with me. Inhale. Thank you, Spirit. For Sagittarius, the source, our angels, our spirit guides, our ancestors, and the beings of love and light who are guiding us in the non-physical to help us align with their highest and greatest good. Please show us your messages. Oop, look, the Page of Wands is flipping out for you. That's your energy, Sagittarius, fire energy. Let's see if that pops up again later. Let me just fix the light here. There. Okay. Please show us your messages for Sagittarius for September 2020. What do my Sagittarians need to know? Thank you. Can you show me the challenge for September 2020? Okay. Please show me your advice for Sag. Thank you. Okay, wow, nice. Let me just pull some clarifiers for you. Okay. What is the Knight of Cups here doing in the reverse, please, Spirit? Can you show me? What is the Knight of Cups here for? Okay. Can you clarify the challenge of Sagittarius for September 2020? Please clarify the challenge. Thank you. Let's get one more. One more for the challenge of Sagittarius. Okay. That flew out. Oh, hold on. I have like a sore shoulder that flew out and it landed on the floor. It was kind of hard to pick it up. Where is the Hierophant here? What is your advice for Sag? Tell us more about the Hierophant. Tell us more about the Hierophant, please. Okay. Tell us more about the Ten of Cups as the outcome. Tell us more about the Ten of Cups as the outcome, please, Spirit. Angels and guides. Tell us more about the Ten of Cups. Okay. Alright, Sagittarius, at the bottom of the deck, ooh, you have the lovers in the upright and you have the lovers in the reverse in your outcome. But the energy of the lovers showing up twice as the general outcome, I mean, the general energy and the outcome tells me that this is a love reading, okay? But it does look like it's also a reading about self-love and the work that you need to do on yourself. But the lovers coming out here as your general energy is telling me that you are here seeking some clarity about a connection with another person. Okay, and looking at the cards here, it may be a situation that has ended or it's about to, and there's some confusion there because you really feel a lot of love for this person and it's not for no reason. It's like if you are in love with this person, the reason is because you are soulmates. This is a divinely guided union. It's a um it's a union that is sanctioned by the angels here. Okay, so if you have your guardian angel or other angels that you believe in, or just whomever you believe in, the divine, this is something that they brought on your path. This is somebody they brought on your path for a certain purpose. Okay, we don't always end up with um our soulmate. I mean, that in a sense of like there is not only one soulmate for you. I am of the belief that we have multiple soulmates across our lives, our past lives and our current lives and the lives yet to come. There are many souls that are put in our path to teach us something, and I do feel like this reading is going to be about whomever you're connected to in this way. Now, if you how do you know, right? It's when you feel a strong tie to them. It's something that you can't really explain, but you feel really strongly about this person, and it's a connection that you kind of don't want to let go because it's extraordinary. It doesn't feel like anything that you've ever felt before. You may feel very compatible with this person, like somebody who really understands you, somebody whom you can communicate your feelings with, your soul with, essentially. You let them see your soul because you know that they understand you. And it's just that kind of profound and deep connection here. Okay, but any connection is not without its challenges. You see, I'm drawn to talk about the snake here, which is a message of like challenges and some secrets that may be hidden behind um, a veil. It's not necessarily something that's um, harmful or um, poisonous like a snake, right? But it could be something that you will have to overcome, and you'll have to overcome it together because that's the kind of lesson that you are about to teach each other if you have not learned it already at this point. Okay, so here in your current energy and or the energy of your recent past, you have the King of Cups with the Seven of Pentacles. This is telling me that you have been in a connection where you have offered your cup of love, right? And with this coming out in the reverse, I feel like there wasn't probably necessarily like a positive reaction to this. And I know that the general message here, or the general energy, is the lovers, but it also looks like it's a matter of divine timing here, and I'll get to that later. But I feel like at this point in time, when you offered your love to this person, they were either not ready to receive it at all, or they were not capable of reciprocating it, therefore it was not an equal relationship. The Lovers talks about a really beautiful, compatible, and a relationship where there is like equal give and take. And I don't feel like that has been the case here for you with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be this way forever. Again, you're teaching each other lessons, and your offer of love may be a catalyst for the lessons that this other person has to learn, okay? It's also possible that the roles here are reversed, so please feel free to reverse the roles as you see fit. But there is somebody in this connection who offered a very sincere, beautiful cup of love to the other, and that's the investment that was made here. This is the Seven of Pentacles, which talks about investing in a certain situation or person, okay? This talks about growing your garden and doing the work that it takes to actually give this garden or this connection the attention that it deserves, the energy, the time that it deserves, and all of these things. And I feel like on your part, you did not lack. You did not lack in investing in the other person. This may also be a feeling of your investments going to waste, because I feel like there might have been some sort of rejection here or unequal give and take. So it may have led you to feel like your efforts weren't appreciated, or your investment is going nowhere. Just that sort of feeling here. I feel called to say that this is a really big deal for you, Sagittarius, because you don't open up to anybody just like that very easily at all. I feel like it's almost like you have been closed off your entire life, and then you meet this person whom you feel can understand you, in a way that other people can't. And that's the reason why you don't open up to anybody but this person. It feels very profound. It's like, oh, I finally found the person I could be myself with, the person that I could see my life with. And that's really part of the journey, is what I'm feeling here. It's not that you were wrong about this connection. I don't feel like you were wrong about this connection. It's just that the other person has to have some time to catch up to the evolution that you have already achieved for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel you could probably potentially be the sort of more evolved person in this connection, and your soulmate has to catch up with you and be there for you to teach you the lessons also that you need to learn. But I feel like in this situation, you're the one who's teaching this other person to open up to you. Okay, I feel like you open up and this other person is still closed off, but they do understand you. So it's almost there, but it's not quite ripe for it to be full blown commitment or relationship. Okay, so for the challenge here, you have the Emperor in the reverse and the Star card in the reverse, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card, both in the reverse. So this is telling me that you may have been dealing with an Aries, who is a fellow fire sign, or an Aquarius, air sign. This Scorpio is also here, also Taurus, Libra, and Gemini. Okay, so if you are dealing with a person who has these signs, or has them strongly in their chart, there might be something in this reading for you. But yeah, with the star card here and the emperor in the reverse, this is telling me that there is mastery that needs to be had in this relationship, either on your end or on the other person's end, okay? The star card in the reverse shows me that there is potential for this to be a wish come true. And I feel like both of you have been looking for somebody who fulfills your dreams, somebody that is sort of like your dream person is what I'm feeling here. But with both of these cards in the reverse, that's telling me that although there is that kind of potential that's there for you to be the kind of person that the other wants to be, and vice versa, right? There needs to be some mastery here. The Emperor in the reverse shows me that there is leadership that needs to happen here, and I'm feeling it's for both parties. It's like you have to master yourself before you enter into a relationship with another person, even if you feel like they're your soulmate, and even if you feel that they're going to complete you. That's not the case. You complete yourself and you come together as two whole individuals, okay? This sounds like the Libra reading also. So if you have Libra placements, I encourage you to check out that reading. So these cards are clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card in the reverse. So you know your challenge position in the deck is all major arcana, so that's confirming that this is a strong soul tie, okay? But with the Death card here and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, it's telling me that at this point in time things may need to end, okay? You may need to disassociate your energy from this person, which is not really something that you can, I mean, well, it's complicated. But if this person is your soulmate, maybe you need to distance yourself from their energy for a while. So in that sense, things end. But I feel like if both of you choose to, you can come together again. And I'll talk about that later. I see it in the cards, but yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. So the Death card talks about rebirth, and the Wheel of Fortune talks about divine timing. Again, the snake is here. So there might be challenges ahead for you that you will need to face alone, and you will need to complete a cycle on your own first before you enter into this soul agreement with another person, okay? Both of this coming out in the reverse is also telling me that there might be resistance on your part or also on the other person's part. Look, okay, so let me just get this out of the way. But since it does feel like you guys are soulmates, I feel like you're mirroring each other. Like the kind of lessons that you need to learn are also the ones that other person needs to learn, or what you have to teach the other person has to learn, and vice versa, okay? So if I'm going back and forth between you and the other person, it's because your energies are very similar and they mirror each other, okay? So yeah, but I'm going to do this talking to you as Sagittarius, all right? But again, if you feel the need to reverse the roles, please feel free to do so. Okay, going back to your reading here, you have a cycle here that you need to complete on your own. There is an ending here that you need to accept as part of this cycle that you need to complete, okay? So it's like you have a lot of lessons to learn here. You have to learn self mastery. You have to learn about healing yourself and being open to the possibility of your dreams coming true in a way that does not disappoint you. It's like complete wish fulfillment, you know? You have to acknowledge that that's possible for you. And the way that you open yourself up to these blessings, these dreams coming true, is to prepare yourself by going on the journey that you're meant to, learning your lessons and letting things that need to end already. I feel like there are some things that you need to heal and let go of before you enter into this divinely guided union here. um the death card in the reverse is also telling me that there is a strong resistance to let go of the past. Whether it has something to do with the person that is your soulmate or another connection from the past, I feel like you need to let it go once and for all for this new soulmate connection to come into your life. You may have been dealing with a karmic partner, with these cards of karma here, death, the wheel of fortune, and the justice card. That's telling me that maybe one or both of you has to clear some sort of karmic debt with another soul. But it's like, if that has been cleared, you need to let it go. You don't have to keep replaying it in your mind, because that makes it active in your energy. And I feel like this other person, your soulmate, can feel that you're hanging on to another connection from the past, or you're hanging on to issues from the past, and that's why they don't want to open up, or they don't feel like it's safe to open up. It's because they feel that you are not ready to handle whatever they need to open up about, or something like this. Okay, so the advice of spirit here is you have the Hierophant along with the Three of Cups and the Justice card. So this is telling me that you need to sort of come home to yourself in all the ways that applies. Like, if you have been having difficulty making decisions because you don't know where to go, you're being asked to come home to yourself, like come home to your values. What do you believe in? What kind of beliefs and values do you hold, and make these decisions from there. Okay, if you need spiritual guidance, they're also reminding you that your angels, your ancestors, source, and whomever you call upon for guidance is always there. You're never alone, and you can call upon them for help in this situation and other challenging situations in your life. Okay, this is also telling me that there is a potential for this commitment or this connection to rise to a higher level of commitment. So if you guys are, for example, friends now, or you're dating or whatever it is, the next step is possible. Okay, it's possible for you. Again, it's just that there are lessons that need to be mastered here by both of you, and everything will come together in divine timing. You have here the Three of Cups and the Justice card, clarifying the Hierophant as the advice of spirit here. And the Three of Cups tells me that there's a lot of success and love and celebration that's to be gained here, and you have to stay optimistic, all right? And again, this energy of celebration and happiness can't come into your life if you are in a constant state of holding on to the past, holding on to the difficult feelings that you have experienced in the past. I'm also hearing trauma. So if you have undergone some trauma with another person from the past, or with the same person but a different vibration, because we're always evolving into higher and higher levels of vibrations here. If you are holding on to these things that hold you back, then there will be no space for higher level commitment and for joy and celebration to come into your life. Now, justice is here to remind you that whatever lessons that different parties in this connection need to learn will be taught. It will be, justice will be served. So if you have done another person bad, then it's just about karma, and I don't really like to talk about like bad things happening, but just be aware that your actions carry consequences, okay? This is also telling me that both of you might have to deal with a situation that sort of involves. Okay, so, okay. It may involve darkness and light. Remember, the lovers here is about um, divine complements. So, it's darkness and light, it's yin and yang, it's up and down, all of these opposites, but like one could not exist without the other. So, the justice card coming out here is really saying that there needs to be balance in the situation. There needs to be equal give and take. There needs to be equal investment. Like that's the energy that you're currently in. You're like, you don't feel like there is balance and equality here in terms of feeling and effort and investment in this situation. So I feel like this is spirit telling you that if you want to make this work, if you want to be with this person, there needs to be balance. There needs to be balance for celebration, happiness, and higher levels of commitment to be had here. Okay, so for some of you, this may also indicate that you're already married to this person, or there's potential for marriage with this person. And that's a situation that has to be balanced as well. It feels like it may have been recent, actually. So, the adjustments that come with married life are difficult. Not that I could say so myself, but like, it's a big change in life, and this looks like a period of adjustment. It feels like a honeymoon phase where things may not be as happy as, I mean, it's not always going to be the honeymoon phase, is what I'm trying to say. Like, if this is a realistic situation, a realistic connection, there are going to be challenges. Again, I'm feeling the energy of the snake. There are challenges that you both have to go through. There are lessons that you both have to go through. And I feel like, because this is a soulmate relationship, for those of you who are already in higher levels of commitment, I feel that you guys balance each other out, and this is spirit saying that's good. If you are helping each other become balanced and stable, that's really, really good. They may be an earth sign or Libra here, okay? I mean, Taurus particularly. So with your outcome here, you have the Ten of Cups and the Lovers in the reverse as the outcome. So this is saying that if you want to have a family, if you want to have absolute emotional fulfillment with your soulmate, it's absolutely in the cards for you. It's the outcome of this situation. Okay, there's a couple here, and there are kids here, like a house, so it's all these things that make us happy and emotionally fulfilled. And if that's what you want, it's there, but you have to do the work, right? You have to be able to go through the cycles and follow divine timing, at least surrender to it, right? And at the end of the day, this is what you're going to have. This is clarified by the Lovers in the reverse, which tells me that at this point in time, your focus needs to be on yourself. I know it's a very exciting connection here to find somebody who is so much like you. If you find somebody like that, I do understand. Like, you'd want to hang on to this person for dear life, right? And this is your challenge here. You're hanging on to this person, and whatever things you need to resolve on your own, you have to resolve on your own. And that's the message of the lovers here in the reverse. You have to love yourself first. And I know that's like cliche, but it's so true. You'll need to love yourself and resolve your own issues, and this other person also has to do the work. And that's when you can come together, you know. That's when the wheel of fortune will turn for you, and it's finally going to be your time to be with your soulmate. Okay, yeah. So this is really strongly saying that the emotional fulfillment that you seek is there for you. Okay, it's there for you. It's not going anywhere. And in order to really sort of relish this happiness when it arrives, you have to be ready for it. You have to be happy where you are. You have to love yourself where you are. And that's how you bring this wonderful new life experience into your reality. Okay, so with that, let's just pull a few um, messages here for you to close out this reading. Spirit, what do you have to say to Sagittarius to close out the reading? Okay. Can you give me like two more? Can you give me two more for Sagittarius? Two more for Sagittarius, please. They don't want to give you two more, Sag. Okay, I am going to take this and this, because that flipped out in the deck. Okay, so you have the Knight of Cups and the Two of Swords in the reversed here. I do feel like this is Spirit trying to tell you that your cup of love was not for nothing. Okay, it's just that at this point in time, there are a lot of things that you don't know. There are a lot of things that you need to learn before you make any decision to sort of commit to this person into a higher level of commitment here, or really merge energies with this other person. The Knight of Cups coming up in the upright, and you have here your current energy right in the reverse, shows me that you have a lot of love to give, and you are giving it to the right person. Okay, it's just that the timing is in a way that encourages you to sort of give this love to yourself first. And there is an abundance of love. There's an infinite supply of true unconditional love, and you're not gonna run out of it when you give it to yourself. Okay, you're not gonna run out of love if you give it to yourself. In fact, when you give love to yourself, you're going to multiply it, and you're going to be able to have enough to give to this person. And as I said, you guys are mirroring each other's energy, so it does feel like this person will also have to give their cup of love to themselves first before giving it to you. Now, the Two of Swords here indicates a decision that has to be made. And I feel like the decision that you are trying to make now is whether or not you want to continue with this connection. But it's not really a decision that you have to make, because I feel like you are happy with this person. It's just about withdrawing your energy for now and waiting for the right time for you to offer this cup again, right? But it's not a matter of really cutting cords and disconnecting yourself from this person's energy. It's just like, do I leave them alone and work on myself, or do I keep pursuing them until they budge, or something like this? Okay, but yeah, I feel like you are going to make a clear decision once you get your head on straight, okay? Once you have the clarity that you are seeking, you will be making a decision that serves you, that serves this connection the best as well, okay? So, yeah, this is all I have for you today, Sagittarius. Like this video if it resonated with you, and drop a comment, tell me what this is all about. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I do hope that you found some messages that resonate with you. If you did, please click the like button. And if you did not, you can try to check your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs for more messages that may be for you. If you haven't yet, please click the subscribe button and the little notification bell so you know when I update my messages on here on YouTube. You can also leave me some comments below and let me know what's been going on with your life and which part of the message has resonated with you, just so I can be in touch with you and we can talk about things on here. I really want for this to be a community, a safe place for everybody to like share what we've been going through, right? So yeah, but if you need extra support on your journey, feel free to message me on Instagram at Arian Salazar or on Facebook at Pretty Positive. And if you feel called to do so, you may book a personal reading with me. The link for that is in the description box below. So that's it for now, you guys. I'm going to be back next Thursday at 8 p.m. with another message for you. And you can look out at about the middle of the month. I'll be releasing your mid-month check-in for all signs. I'm really so excited to be back, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!